Right, so we're back again, and now we are doing a different sum, but it's still financial maths, right? And so let's read our information, and we're going to read the questions, and then I'll explain what these questions mean. It says a group of actors established their own company and need equipment. They borrow 130,000 from the bank for 10 years at 15% per annum simple interest. They agree to repay the money and interest by equal monthly payments. So there's a lot of things going on there. Firstly, I'd like you to even start thinking about pictures, like just picture everything that you're reading. So here's a group of people. They start their own company, right? And so to start a company, that means you need some stuff, right? And so in their case, they need equipment, and the equipment that they need cost them 130,000. They don't have the money. So where do they get the money? From the bank. They go to the bank, and then they get the loan for 10 years, and the loan is at 15% per annum. Per annum just means per year, and they gave us the method that they take it out on. It's simple interest. So they agree to repay the money and interest. So they paying the loan plus the interest by monthly or equal monthly payments. So let us read first question. It says calculate the amount paid back at the end of the 10-year period. So the first question says we need to calculate everything that they're going to pay back. And so that is simple. You just use your simple interest formula, and boom, you get the answer just from putting it onto your calculator. And then the second one says calculate the interest on the loan. Okay, you've calculated the simple interest, right? And so the simple interest is the amount borrowed at the beginning plus interest. So you're going to take that amount that you got in question 1 and subtract from the amount that you initially borrowed, which is the 130,000. And then question 3, it says if they do monthly payments, how many payments will they have made at the end of 10 years? And maybe this might be the question that is a bit tricky to some of you, but I'll explain that further as I get there. And then let's see, calculate the monthly repayments. And so question 3 and 4 are linked. So from the answer that you get from question 3, you're going to have to divide that. You're going to have to divide the total amount by the number of months that you get for the equal payments. So let us just start working this out. Number one says calculate the amount paid back at the end of 10 years. Okay, so they told us that it's simple interest. So the first thing that I want to do for let's just switch to a pen quickly. So the first thing that I want to do is write down the information that's given to me. Okay, so usually paying is our starting point, right? And how's paying working for you so far? Hope it's doing the most. Nope. So we've got 130,000. That's the amount given at the beginning. If we're looking for an amount after 10 years, this is a future value. And then the interest rate is 15%. And what did I say about the interest? Divide by 100 all the time, right? Guys, do not guess this. I've been looking at some of the work and it's coming back as incorrect all the time. Just do this the right way, please. Because if you get this wrong, you get the whole sum wrong. Okay, so this should be 0.15, and I'm going to make sure on my calculator. So 15 over 100, that gives me 0.15. Yes, and then n is 10. Okay, so now we're going to substitute into our simple interest formula. A equals P open bracket 1 plus I times N. And so I'm going to substitute 130, 0, 1 plus 0 0.01, nope, 0.15 multiplied by 10. And so I'm going to use a calculator again. 130, 1, 2, 3, open, 1 plus 0.15 multiplied by 10. That gives me 325. 325. Let's see. I think something's not right here. Okay, yeah, actually it is right. 325,000. 325,000. Okay, that's our answer for the first question. So again, you write down what's given, substitute into the formula, put that into the calculator, and then boom, there's your answer. All right, number 2. So what are we doing for number 2? Let's read the question. Calculate the interest on the loan. Remember, what were we calculating in question number 1? The simple interest, right? And so the amount that you get at the end is the full amount that's going to be paid back. So now we're going to take the full amount that's going to be paid back, and we're going to subtract the amount that we were given at the beginning. 130, 0. And so use a calculator for that. 325,000 minus 130,000. That gives us a difference of 195,000. And again, this is simple because you want to know what's the interest, what's the difference, what are you paying over and above what you were given. And so that's what you do. You take the amount that you've paid after 10 years, subtract the amount that they gave to you, and the difference is interest. Okay, so now here's a question, and it's not a tricky question. Listen, if they do, this is the actors now, if they do monthly repayments, how many repayments or how many payments will they have made at the end of 10 years? Now think about this. This is easy stuff. So monthly keywords now, payments, and then they say 10 years. Okay, so if you were to do something monthly for 10 years, you'd have to know something about months, right? In a year, we have 12 months in a year, and so we have 10 years as well. So we have 12 tens. Do you see that? So you're going to go through the first year, January, February, March up until December. That's 1 year. And then you're going to go through the same cycle again, and then again, and then again, and then again, and then again, up until you've done it 10 times. So it's 12 months times 10 years. And so that gives us 120 how monthly payments, if they do monthly payments, how many payments? So it's 120 payments. So I was just looking for what is the word that I need to put there. 120 payments. That's a lot, right? And so number 4, how much space do I need for this? Okay, I don't think I need a lot of space. It says calculate the monthly repayments. Oh, easy. So you've got a total amount, which is 325,000, right? Because that's what you're going to be paying. Here it is. So you want to know how much you're going to be paying for the whole period that you're going to be paying for. So this is monthly equal payments. Calculate the monthly repayments. So it has to be equal repayments. Okay. And so what is the answer? let us get to our calculator again. Excuse me. So we take 325,000 over 120. So every month these guys are going to be paying 2,708 and 33 cents. 2,708 and 33 cents. That's basically what they're going to be paying. So this is a pretty much easy question. It just needs you to think out of the box and just put things into perspective. Think about things that would make sense to you. Picture it, and it should just make sense to you. Right. So if anything doesn't make sense, I think this was a pretty smooth video. Just stop it, rewatch it, and then get onto it with your similar questions to this. All right, cheers.